Hello everyone, and welcome back to my bookshelf. So, again, I'm going to roll the dice as I did last Monday, and I will roll again if I get a 6, because I already did shelf number 6. So I'll go from there, and we will see what books I get to talk about. This really is a crapshoot, because some of these shelves are just completely full of books that I haven't read. Some of them are a weird mix of, like, classics, and then books that I haven't read. And some of them are just like all books that I've read. So I got a 5. That's convenient because I'm already right next to number 5. Shelf number 5 is this one right over here. It starts with Les Mis. I took this shelf and the shelf below it off of the possibilities because, well, they're not really fun books to talk about, I guess. It's like my nonfiction collection and like my Bibles and my Bible study books and then like my writing resource books. So if you really want a video about my writing resource books, I guess I can do that in the future. But for now, we're going to talk about the exciting ones, like Les Mis. So yeah, this shelf starts with Les Mis. And I got this book as a gift from a friend. I don't even know how long ago. I keep meaning to just take an entire year and have this be the only book I plan on reading that year, just because of the nature of the book. But I guess we'll see if that actually happens in my life. It hasn't happened yet because it's Les Mis, and I just want to show you how big this book is in relation to my face. How thin these papers are, right? Like that's not big. And then also the size of the font. Like this is no joke. So this is a solid brick I'd be carrying around with me. But my friend got it for like $8 at Barnes & Noble. Next up, we have Wormwood. This book and Shadowmancer I got together. These two. Look how shiny. I got these two books together at Goodwill at one point. I haven't read them, but they looked interesting and they were only like $2 each, so I bought them. And now they're on my shelf. And somehow they got separated. I think it's because of color, because they look better apart than they do together. So, next up we have The Golden Calf, and The Ways of Evil Men, and The Phantoms of Breslau, and The Lady from Somewhere. It's an old library book. They covered it up with a sticker. And A Great Reckoning, and Black Run, and Rather Be the Devil, and Hand in Glove. All of these books I haven't read yet, and I all got them from the same place. One of my family friends was moving and couldn't take all of her books with her. That is my biggest fear. However, she, unlike me, had me to give books to, and so she let me just like sit on her steps. We were supposed to be helping her move, but I kept getting distracted, and my mom and my sister would put a bunch of books in the boxes, and then they would put the boxes near me, and I was supposed to just like keep moving the boxes. But I ended up taking every single book out of the box, reading the back, deciding if I wanted the book, and then creating boxes of my own to take home with me. I'm pretty sure that's where these books came from. If not, they came from my neighbor, who also was just like, hey, you like books, and these all happened to be crime suspense novels, and I wanted them, so I took them. Because she was giving them away for free, and what else does a book lover want? So that's this one. And then we have The Oath by Frank Peretti. I have read this book. Very good. Very interesting read. If you like monsters and mysteries, you'll probably like The Oath. And then we have From Time to Time by Jack Finney. This is book 2 in the Time and Again series, which is this one. This book took me like 5 years to read because I could only ever get through like a few chapters at a time. And it was before I actually believed in the did not finish pile. And it was a good book. It's a very interesting take on time travel. it's a classic take on time travel. Like, I don't know. It's not classic in terms of like Back to the Future kind of classic or like Doctor Who kind of classic, but it's like if you tap into the power of your mind, you can also, by being in the right space at the right time, go to a different time period. Yeah. So, time and again, from time to time, I assume, the same author, I know it's the same series, so I assume it has the same characters, but I haven't read From Time to Time yet, mostly because I was like, that first book took me forever to read. And that's probably because I was trying to read an adult book as a young adult, and I wasn't prepared for the writing style of authors to adults, because authors write differently to adults. And honestly, adult books are less fun. Okay, and then we have my beautiful copy of Edgar Allan Poe's short stories collection. It's beautiful and it makes me so happy. It's decorated and the pages are gilded. And after saying all of that and calling it beautiful, I can't just not show you this book. So this is it. It has like the raised spine and the pages are just so pretty. One of these days I might just have an Edgar Allan Poe reading and just sit here and read Edgar Allan Poe to you. And I guess it's entirely up to you if you decide to listen because, well, it's a YouTube video and you can click away. Maybe I'll just do that for fun someday. And then we have Nightmare Academy by Frank Peretti. I haven't read that one yet because my mom got it for me for free from a library giveaway. And then we have An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. Pre-ordered it because John Green said to. I assume it's good. Everyone seems to think it's good, but I haven't had time to actually sit down and read it yet. I take that back. It's not that I haven't had time to sit down and read it, but it's one of those books that I am expecting to be good, so I want to have time to binge it. And then every time I have time to binge it, I always forget that I own it. Instead, I binge something else. Yeah, this is a problem, I know. But in other news, the next book in that series is coming out soon, so if you don't already, you should go follow the Vlogbrothers. They're cool. I like them. And then Shadowmancer, we already talked about. The Stray. And my computer decided to stop actually filming things, so now I'm filming on my phone. Don't mind the weird lighting. So, as I was saying, The Stray, this book I got for free from my school library because they were giving books away to clear out the collection to replenish it with newer, cooler books. So I haven't read it yet, but I got it for free, and it's really hard for me to turn down free books, as you already know, by literally every other book on the shelf. And then we have City on Fire. This book contains a secret. You want to know what the secret is? It's a book box. Which, I guess now that I've shown you this on the internet, it's not really a secret anymore, is it? Good thing I don't keep anything important in here. And then I have a Dr. Horrible Sing-Along blog comic that I got from my Patreon patron, because he just thought I would like it, and so he sent it to me. Thanks, Nathaniel. And then I have Blue Like Jazz, which I stole from my mom's bookshelf and put it on my bookshelf. And then I have Prayer Changes Things. We're getting into my Christian nonfiction collection here. And I have The Power of a Praying Woman. And I have The Voice of Creation. This was my very first review book ever, and I had some things to say about it. It was an interesting book. And it's part of why I have feelings against self-published books. A Heart Like His by Beth Moore. That is a good book. If you like David. She digs into deep to the history of David. Like David and Goliath kind of David. Yeah. Cool person. And then, lastly, I have Unspoken by D. Henderson. I bought this book when I was touring colleges from the Calvin College bookstore in Grand Rapids. I bought it because it's a kidnapping, and that sounded interesting. And I haven't read it yet. I bought it literally years ago. I have no chill. Also, this is from my days of putting bookmarks in every book that I owned so that I would always have a bookmark. There's a bookmark in this book, just in the very front cover. Alright, so that's shelf number 5. Oh, also, I guess technically Here Now, this book is also on this shelf. This is a review book that I am halfway through and need to finish. Sorry. I'll get this done. So that's shelf number 5. We'll see if I keep doing this. If I do, I'll have to switch to a different die because the chances of rolling a 5 or a 6 now are too many, and I need a 1 through 4, so I can switch to a D4 and we'll go from there. Yeah, so if you're enjoying these bookshelf tours, let me know down below and I will do more of them going forward. If not, I might do more of them anyway. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's kind of fun to see what's on people's bookshelves. I like to just sit here and stare at mine. Maybe I'm weird, but anyway, I will see you next time. If you like videos like this and want to see more bookshelf tours or more books in general, stay up to date with my own writing life and everything else that I do, follow me, subscribe, turn that notifications bell on so that you don't miss a thing, and stay safe, wash your hands. Don't go outside when you don't need to. Live your life like the introvert you are. Okay, bye. Until next time, I'll see you then.